Hi, I'm Craig.
And I'm Corrine.
And we're a couple of Oregon transplants out here discovering the Midwest a little more every day and sharing it with you right here on the Corn-Fed Life. Save me a piece of that corn.
When we heard that there was an author doing a book signing for 100 fun things to do in Kansas, we jumped at the chance to go and see her. When we arrived, we found a charming and fascinating author who explained to us many new stories about the state of Kansas, the state we had grown to love.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. This is Craig, and I'm here with Roxy Yonke. She's an author and blogger and a travel enthusiast, and I don't know what else I'm missing. Probably a lot more to you.
Yeah, that works.
And she has just written this book recently, 100 Things to Do in Kansas Before You Die.
Roxy divided up her fun book into 5 different sections. There's the food and drink section where you can visit the fried chicken capital of Kansas. There's a music and entertainment section where you can relive parts of the television show Little House on the Prairie. There's a sports and recreation section. There's a culture and history section. I'm pretty excited to tackle that section. And finally, a shopping and fashion section. So there's something for everybody in this book.
And how did you get involved? It seems like I've looked at your stuff online and you have a lot of it's Kansas. So are you from Kansas originally? Or where?
No, actually, I'm from an hour north of here in Hastings, Nebraska.
Hastings, Nebraska.
Yeah, so I am corn-fed.
Awesome. And why do you focus a lot on Kansas? Is there something about Kansas that intrigues you?
I live here.
Oh, you live here currently?
I live in Goodland, which is as far northwest, well, not quite as far northwest, but pretty close to as far northwest as you can get.
Oh, okay. And what brought you guys to Kansas?
I answered an ad for a sports editor in the Goodland Daily News, and I intended to stay a year. 4 years later, I married the guy at the next desk.
Oh, what other, maybe you could tell us a couple of your favorite things out of the 100 things to do in Kansas.
Well, the reason I'm here in Lebanon is because there are 2 Smith County attractions in the book.
Roxy explained that the 2 attractions in Smith County to see are the Home on the Range cabin, where Dr. Higley Brewster wrote the poem that the song was based on, and also there is the geographical center of the U.S. in Lebanon. She went on to tell us that to come to this conclusion, they had less than scientific means of determining the center of the U.S.
Okay.
And it's an interesting story because when they just determined this, a scientist got a map of the United States, cut it out, and balanced it on a pencil. And the place that it balanced was here in Lebanon.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. You would think there'd be some kind of scientific measurement going on. Instead, it was map on a pencil.
When asked about the more unusual places to see on her list, she brought up not only an unusual place to see, but a very unique person.
I mean, where else, like Lucas, Kansas, or to the south of here, can you actually go watch a guy decay?
What?
Did I just hear her say, watch a man decay?
What?
Yeah, so you haven't heard of the Garden of Eden?
I have, but we haven't been yet. But I haven't heard about a guy decaying.
Oh, well, S.P. Dinsmore was, shall we say, different?
Yeah.
And he decided to express his political philosophy in cement. So he made these gigantic towers, and the top of these wild political philosophy. There are all these twisted. So here's a soldier shooting. I mean, you'd have to see it to really understand it. And he was not very popular in Lucas at all because of this weird stuff, and people thought that they're going to think Lucas is weird, and he actually electrified the town, electrified his place, and the rest of the town got it, so that people would come and check out his philosophy.
Oh my goodness.
And then as the crowning thing, he built this mausoleum, which makes me think of kind of the Aztec temple.
Oh goodness.
The miniature stepped pyramid, and you can look at him in his coffin.
Oh really?
Now I have never been able to make myself actually go in there. My husband has, but I'm dead body.
That's so strange.
But apparently there's been a leak in the sealed portion,
no.
and so he's beginning to look a little bad.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's Kansas.
That's something interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of anything like people do you like about the Midwest.
It's fun. I mean, people have this terrible notion that we're boring, we're flower country, it's flat, it's awful. No, it's not. It's fun. Kansas, you think it's a straight-laced place where nothing happens, and no, not true.
And is there a state that's or maybe a part of the country that's your least favorite?
Ooh. I don't know that I have a least favorite.
Yeah.
I've never been the only time I've ever actually been on the West Coast was I flew into Seattle.
Oh,
so otherwise those states are unknown to me.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't spent a great deal of time in Utah, although I love the Mighty Five. So what would be my least favorite? I just don't know. I have one.
Well, that's all right.
Because I like, there's different things about different places.
Yeah, every place has its charm.
Because I was thinking just this morning about one of my favorite experiences of all time was walking the Freedom Trail in Boston.
Oh.
That was amazing.
I'll have to go check that out too. Yeah, we've been meaning to get to the upper northeast there. That's a place that we haven't really explored.
Besides Kansas, what would you consider your favorite state?
Well, I was born north of the line in Nebraska, so go Big Red.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Best of luck
Nice
with your book tour, and thanks for writing this.
You're welcome.
Gives us some fun things to tackle. We're excited to get into this and see what else we can get out and make some videos on.
Well, that'll be great. Yeah, I'll find you and follow you.
Oh, okay, awesome. So we're parked out by the lake to let you know that if you liked that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you go to the description below, you can find a link to our online store where you can buy all kinds of fun corn-fed merchandise, like this one-of-a-kind t-shirt. Or if you want to go a step further and support us in our corn-fed endeavors, you can buy us an ear of corn or two by
going to patreon.com/cornfedlife, and for as little as $1 a month, you can help support some starving YouTubers.
Thanks for watching.
I wanted to give you some shots of the party that they threw for Roxy's book signing. This was at Haas's Antiques in Lebanon, Kansas. A great place to visit, buy some antiques, and enjoy the company.